Good morning, folks. It's December 21st. I'm back on Lake of the Ozarks. I'm going to go out and do a little fishing today. I've had some questions from some of my viewers asking if I will do a little more detail on how I use my electronics to find crappie. So I'm going to try to do that today. I'll try to show you my graph. As you know, I side image, look for schools of crappie, and I don't fish unless I see them. And if I see them on the side imaging, I'll turn around, put the trolling motor down, put the live scope on them, see if I can pinpoint them and fish for them. So it's a little brisk this morning. It's 34 degrees, but it's supposed to be sunny and get up to 50 degrees. That's great weather for this late in the year, December 21. It is about 7:45 right now. So with that, we're going to take off. The wind's supposed to be very slight today, 2 to 4 miles per hour. So I hope the forecast holds. It'll be a great day for dock shooting, or if we can find some fish grouped up, wouldn't mind throwing a cork at them, or maybe even a jerk bait. We'll just have to go out and see what we can find. I'm going to go to some coves around where I am that I haven't fished in a while, and graph, see if I can find some fish. I've been fishing the last couple of weeks. I've marked a lot of docks with some good fish on them, caught a lot of fish, but I want to go to some new areas today, see if I can locate some fish in different spots. So we may find them, we may not, but we'll go give it a try. So let's just power pole up and get started. Stay with me. Okay, here we go. I've pulled in on a row of docks I want to check. We're in 28 feet of water. These are pretty close to the main lake. They're out on a secondary point. I found fish on docks with deeper water, so I'll show you here. I've got my scan set on the left side because all these docks, of course, are on the left side. So we'll just start going along here and see if we can find any fish. There you see the dock supports on that dock. No fish under there. That's not a dock I'm interested in. There's some brush laying out there. That's between those docks, but it doesn't look like there's any fish on it. Dock, no fish. It's a dock that's got some brush under it for sure. You can see that right there. A few little scattered fish in there, but nothing I'm interested in. Skip this cove because I'm afraid that sun's going to be in our eyes so bad. Yeah. We'll look at this dock here. A lot of scanning, no fish. That's just part of it. You may scan for hours before you find a dock with fish on it. There's no need to fish these docks where you're not scanning any fish. These electronics do not lie. If there's no fish there, on the electronics, there's no fish there. Not to say that you might not pull in and catch a fish, that there might be a one or two or three fish scattered around in there, but that's not what I'm interested in. I want to pull in on a group of fish where I can get more bang for my buck, so to speak. Something interesting. There's a lot of stuff under that dock. I don't see a lot of fish in there. I mean, there's I think they've got a lot of cover in there, but I don't see too many fish. It may be worthwhile coming back inside, or putting a live scope on it. There looks like a few fish right there, maybe dock right next to it. Out on this outside edge right here. We may come back and look at those too. Alright, nothing there. Let's go back and just put the live scope on those two docks. Just look at this one and the next one. There's a few fish, just a very few fish down there deep, close to the bottom. Not much really. Let's go on down. Yeah, there's some fish on this dock. I think they've got a lot of brush planted around it. And there's some fish hanging on. Alright, see that? See, there's some fish there. I think, there's some fish scattered in here. I think that's some brush and stuff in there, but there's definitely some fish in there. It looks like they're about 14 feet deep. Get back on it. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some fish scattered in there for sure. We're going to fish this dock. Definitely some fish in there. More toward this side. Not much out under the swim platform. See if I can hit this little bit of gap. Got it. Now if the fish would just cooperate. There you did. Alright. Boy, that's a little one. But, see fish under there? And they're there. Boy, that's a little bitty fish. There's some bigger fish in there according to the live scope. Let's see. Not much to shoot at though. Pretty tight gap. Let's try to get in. Oh, that was good. I got in there then. Oh, there he is. See, I told you there's fish in there. If you can get to them. Yeah, that's a little better fish. A little better fish. All right, I've hit that gap 2 or 3 more times. No fish. Let's move on, see if we can find some more. Nothing to interest me there. Fish back in there, not a whole lot, but there's a few. I'll tell you, I'm not finding many today. I'm gonna remember that, Doc. We may have to come back and fish it, but there's a few fish that's in there. Not much. I'm going to turn around and go fish that one with that little bitty group of fish on it. Nothing in that slip. Nothing there. There's those fish we saw. They're looks like they're right alongside this dock. Of course, that lift, it's got so many braces you can't fish it. You cannot get in there. Let's see. All right, so that's showing a group of fish 25 to 30 feet back. That ought to be right about the edge of that swim platform over there where the jet skis are. There they are. 20. Damn, and there's that float right in the way. Right in the way. All right, let's see. There he is. That fish is deeper. Yeah. Not a monster, but it's a keeper. That fish is, what, 9.5? That fish was deeper.
We having any luck?
Well, I'll tell you, there's one. It's been kind of slow. Been scanning docks looking for fish, and they've just not grouped up. I'm not finding them. I saw just a little wad right there, and there are not many there. But we're up on some docks here. Let's see if we can find them. Hadn't been real great this morning. Too. I'll come back to that. There's a few fish down there. See those in there? There's some shad under there. That's got a few little fish in it. We'll come back and look at those. Alright, see what the live scope shows. There's some fish. Right directly under that boat lift, but as is always the case, there's a big airline right there blocking it off, but I might be able to shoot right beside it. Show you what live scope shows. Got to scan around here. Turn the transducer back under the dock. Right there. See those fish? Metro and motor pointing right under there. Man, that looks good right over here if we can get to them. Let's see if they want this little 2-inch muddy water blue milk. One of my favorites. There he is. Right where the old electronics tell you they'll be. Well, they're not very big today. Not very big. It's a keeper. Alright, one more time. I've shot in there 3 or 4 times since I caught that one. He wouldn't bite me. So, unless I catch one here, we'll move on. They're still in there and they're just, I can't make them bite. Oh, he bit. He bit. Alright, you know what that means. I'll have to stay here. Yeah, that's a pretty decent fish there. Come on. Yeah, better. Better for sure. Good enough to go on the stringer. Oh, man, that's a good one too. Come on, baby. Give it a little twitch when it falls. You know, if that fish is seeing it and just kind of following it, and you give it a little twitch, maybe it just causes a reaction bite. I don't know. But I catch a lot of fish right after I've given it a little twitch like that. Maybe it's just coincidental, but I don't believe in many coincidences. Alright. Unless we catch one, we're going to move. No fish in there, but you know, you get a wad of fish and sometimes they're all active and hungry and you just catch them, and sometimes you pull up and none of them will bite, and you pull up to a wad and there'll be 2 or 3 aggressive ones and you catch them, and then you can just shoot at the rest all day and not get a bite. What did I say? I was leaving? I didn't leave brush tied off under this dock, and there's a little bit of few crappie around it. Let's see if we can get one under the back. Yep, right where he was supposed to. Oh man, came off. That's about a 3-pound crappie. Believe that. All of them that get away are 3-pounders. There he is. There he is. Well, come on. Well, he's an eater. Little black. Not very big. Okay, all those fish were little. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move back to this dock where we saw a fish. Man, those fish are up under there around that patio area, the deck area. And those look like better fish. There's just got to be. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's a better fish. Now see, I don't know. I'd shot in there 3 or 4 times with little Bobby Garland baby shad that's a great bait on this lake, and nothing. I'd broken off that muddy water blue milk, so I didn't catch anything on the baby shad. I turned around, retied that muddy water blue milk. Coincidence or not? Again, I don't believe in coincidence. For some reason, they like that bait. They're not biting the baby shad today, which I caught a gazillion fish on. You just have to switch it up. See what they want on any given day, any particular time. Okay, so I counted that down to about 8. And I'm going to just kind of work it up and down in that area. Electronics. How'd we do without them?